If you want to know how to survive a red eye flight and actually feel alert and awake when you land, you have to pack different essentials in your personal item bag. So today I'm going to show you my timeline-based travel essentials for an overnight flight. These will be from the packing tips I show you to boarding the airplane tips and tricks and your recovery morning routine so you do not look or feel like a zombie. Before you leave your house, try these smart packing hacks. For a red-eye flight, you do not want to be reaching into your bag trying to find your essentials. So we're going to make all of our must-have items be at our fingertips, within reach. I want you to think about your personal item bag and think of any part, section of your bag that can compress something. In my bento bag, I thought of two different things that I can compress between the clamshell opening. Number one, you can have a rain jacket that you might need upon landing. Just pack it in between that part of my bag or whatever pocket. It might be a long pocket on the front of your backpack, maybe, where you have packed your rain jacket. I could also pack my pair of pajamas that I'm going to need when I finally get in my hotel room and I'm finally going to sleep. I don't want to have to think about digging and trying to find which pouch or area it's in, but they can easily be compressed in that part of my bag. When I was using another bag, I used my thin cotton cashmere sweater and folded it and just packed it in a long pocket that matched the shape. So number two is to match the shape of an item that can compress to the shape of the pocket you want to fit it in. And then number three, one thing I have used before is like if you're going to a beach location, you can pack your flat pool shoes. These are by Reef, and put those in a gallon bag and have those in between or whatever area it will be compressed. I put them in the outside pocket, like water bottle pocket of a backpack. Ollie, you moved. Ollie says I'm talking too loud. And the last one is our classic travel tip, and that is to pack your raincoat or your pajamas in a packing cube that compresses with two zippers and just put those somewhere in your bag, vertically or packed flat horizontally. If you are checking your luggage for a red-eye flight to Europe, let's say, I want you to do this. Pack a compression cube with one shirt, two pairs of undies, two pairs of socks, just in case the airline loses that checked bag. Then you're covered for a couple of days. But here is the secret double duty hack. You're going to, once you get in the airplane, take out that compressed cube of clothes and use it as lumbar support in your lower back, or use it as a pillow on the tray table if you can sleep. I've used the Sadu cubes by Nomad Lane. I love this narrow but really deep one, and it also has the two zippers if you do want to compress and you're not using shoes in there. We are number one, saving space, and number two, ready to survive during any temperature swings overnight by wearing a cardigan or a sweater that is thin but 100% effective in keeping you warm. This one I showed you, it's the cotton cashmere by Quince. It's great for summer, and they also have a cardigan. Here it is. I wore it this morning in the house. They immediately cut the cold, but they are thin to pack or thin to tie around your waist. These are the other ones that I've traveled with even in the summer because they're bouncy, lightweight. They are cashmere sweaters. And the reason I love these is they are not itchy whatsoever. They will go on sale right now during Nordstrom's anniversary sale and sell out, but then they'll come back into stock in the middle of September for you. And it's not the Castellan brand, it is the Nordstrom brand. To shop any of my red-eye travel gear, make sure you look in the bottom corner for the YouTube shopping view product section. If you cannot find it there, or if it does not put it there, it will be in the more description box paragraph right below this video. The second section of our red-eye flight essentials has to do with the gate shake hack. This travel hack is going to help you be less stressed, okay? When you are through airport security and you get to the gate or see an empty one with nobody in it, I want you to do this. You're going to take your suitcase, and I'm using the small expandable carry-on suitcase by Quince. You're going to shake it 3 times, and that lets gravity do its thing that God designed it to do. And you're going to have open space in the top of your suitcase. And what are we going to use that for? We are going to take out our liquids bag by Tripped Travel Gear. We're taking it out from our personal item bag and putting it in that open space inside our carry-on suitcase. The result of this travel hack is we now have an airline regulation space for our crossbody bag. This is the 100% leather one by Quince. It's completely buttery soft, and it has an inside zipped pocket, and the zippers go over the edges so it opens really large. The number 3 section is when you first board the airplane. Here's some things we want to do along with what I use. I've traveled in carry-on luggage only for 24 years as a pilot wife, so these are essential for me. This is a time where you have to make a decision for what routine works for what you're actually going to use during that red-eye flight. A pro tip is remember that it is going to be a very dark airplane most of the flight. When I find my seat, I immediately do this 7-second routine. I pull out my antibacterial wipes that I have packed in a little pouch for the flight. Most airlines are not passing out the wipes anymore. I clean my seatbelt buckle, the tray table, the armrests, and some other things if you want to. Here are 3 more tips and tricks that my viewers and myself have used upon boarding the airplane. Number 1, some use the airplane pocket that goes over your tray table, and this one is the newest one. It's only like 4 inches deep, that pocket is, that hangs down. So it's not going to mess up the flow of passengers getting through, according to flight attendants. Here's the trick. This is why you want to carry a 3rd bag. Many of my viewers will use their crossbody bag that they used in the airport for their wallet and their glasses case, as well as their in-flight essentials, like my phone prop also fits in there. Number 3, many of my viewers pack their overnight flight essentials in the hidden pockets of their vest so that they are removing that extra bulk from their personal item. And it's at their fingertips now. Number 4 is what I most often do, although I've tried all of those. I just pull out my flight pouch. This is an expensive one from Quince. It comes in a 2 set, and that way I can choose the smaller one or the larger one, depending on the space that I have. These are the essentials I pull out immediately before my overnight flight starts. A must-have for a red-eye overnight flight is this cord for your AirPods. If you fall asleep, it will not let you lose them, okay? Most people wear the cord behind their back, but I show you here how it looks in the front. There is a free download if you want to go ahead and get it. It's in the description paragraph below. You just put in your email and I'll send it immediately to you. I have my list of essentials that I think are a must-have for my needs and stress level. And then I have some lines for you to make your list according to what you need. Learn from me. Do not be caught without this for an all-night flight or even a long flight, because we got stuck on the tarmac for like an hour and a half before a flight to California. So it was like 4 hours long, and I had to recharge my phone with my power bank. This one monitors your heat. My husband uses the white version. I also pack my AirPods in a hard shell case, but it also does double duty for the end of my long flight where I might try to sleep and be very uncomfortable. My fragile hoop earrings that pop against any outfit also fit in here, and they are protected during that whole flight. And they're easy for large fingers to put in. One trick you may want to try is what I have done forever. I have my AirPods case with the wristlet part flapped over my seat back pocket so I don't have to dig inside the dirty seat pocket to find them. Here's one essential that I forgot to pack for my 10-hour flight. It is a Kindle or phone prop for your tray table so you can watch your videos hands-free, and it folds flat, but it also fits in my crossbody bag if you want to store it there. I've been doing this for over 24 years and I still make mistakes. I have my glasses case in there, my RFID blocking wallet, and my favorite Gold Bond for Diabetics lotion. It's fragrance free. It is not oily or sticky, but it is very thick and will not leak from any container. You can find it at your local Walmart with all the other lotions. I also pack a couple of individual vial eye drops before my flight and in the middle of my flight. Another essential is this that I only use for travel. It is my Lip Medic stuff with nutrients and a thick gloss that's not chili powder flavored, but it is, see how glossy and protective that is from the dry air? It's luxurious. By setting up your seat immediately after boarding, you will not have to be constantly pulling your bag out and in from under the seat. I also want to show this. Okay, here's my pouch that I've used. I just got this. This is also Home Shopping Network, but it's lug, which I have never shown a lug bag. This is like a toiletry case, but look how easily it smushes and squishes. And it has all the different organization and like hidden pockets that I never even knew were there until I started filling it for a short video. It's got the waterproof stuff. That has potential. You may not want to pack it in there. You may want to pack it in your carry-on bag. Number 4 is our mid-flight essentials. People often ask me what is my favorite neck pillow, and my number 1 is the Cabo S3. It has the little straps that Velcro very strongly around the strap, the shoulder flaps that move forward, not the seat, but it's only for tall necks. It's like wearing a stiff neck brace for me, but your head does not fall forward or sideways. But my viewers say it is not for short necks. So I've also used the Turtle. It's more expensive, but it does nestle your chin and head so that it does feel like it is leaning the right way without the potential of going all the way over into your seatmate's shoulder. Have you seen the movie Airplane? So funny. My most asked question in 2026 is, can I recommend a travel seat cushion? And I have found the best one, and no one will ever convince me otherwise, by Comfy Life on Amazon. It's a gel feel for total comfort. It folds and is compact for travel. The handle that is very stretchy easily slips over your luggage handles. If you have tailbone issues, this is not going to help you. But if you follow this link on Amazon by tapping on the little shopping sticker, it will tell you their recommended brand, like their brand for tailbone issues. Here are some tips and tricks to prevent your feet from swelling in a cramped, tight, small airplane seat that is flying overnight hours. To keep your blood flowing and to prevent deep vein thrombosis, do the simple little heel-toe calf raises. It gets your blood flowing, and it's a natural pump for circulation. One travel hack to help your feet from not swelling is one that my mom's podiatrist told her, and that is to carve out the lowercase alphabet letters one by one with each foot. And trust me, do not do capital letters or your muscles will be so tired the next day. All right, the number 2 travel hack for this blood flow is from a viewer, and she just suggested putting a grocery store bag on the bottom or the end of your personal item bag that's sticking out in the airplane, and prop your feet up, and that's going to bend your knees to keep that blood easily flowing. Number 5 is your red eye recovery routine. These are the pickpocket proof steps we're going to take so that we are alert and awake and aware. It is called a red eye flight because your eyes get so bloodshot from being dry and not sleeping for 10 hours. So to recover, I have about 5 hydration helpers that I use that have really helped me be alert. Number 1 is my eye drops. I put them in my eyes again. Number 2 is this hydration boost that is going to help you be more alert and on guard. These from Amazon do have 2 different flavors for you, but you would just save a bottle of 12 ounces of water, 8 ounces of water. Or a tip is to ask for 2 cups of water, no ice. That's what I do on every flight, every time. But you'll mix the hydration boost in there. It has natural vitamins and nutrients like sodium, not just salt, but sodium, the nutrient. You also have magnesium, B, something, all these things that are going to give you a boost and help you feel more awake and be more alert to what is happening around you in a potential pickpocket area. When you are feeling like a zombie, you're now awake more. Number 3 is to dampen a paper towel in the airplane lavatory and just cleanse off your face. It just is going to help wake you up, and use cold water. The other hydration boost is number 4, the anti-inflammatory tool that I use. And this is the Clear Stem Serum that I will put under my eyes. It is not goopy. It is not sticky after you're done. That serum has stuff in it, but it's going to just melt away the under eye bags that you have. And do not forget this step, and that is to bring it down under, all the way down your lymph nodes. That's draining your lymph nodes. This is a new thing that I have used a few trips now from Amazon. It's a disposable toothbrush. They're individually wrapped, and there is toothpaste already on it, but it's not going to suds up. So you can do it in your seat and get that fresh flavor in there as well. It also does have the little floss pick at the other end of it. Moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, any makeup you put on is not going to really help unless you have like rinsed off your face to give yourself a clean base. This is something I picked up during the Sephora sale months ago, and I've used it in our little convertible. My mom and I used it the other day. SPF of 50 lotion to put on right when you land. So that red eye recovery, you're putting it on your arms, hands, and face and neck, because now you're touring until your hotel is ready. It's very lightweight feeling as well. And Paula's Choice is a reputable brand that my dermatologist recommends. And see, I just put it on, but it doesn't feel sticky at all. No fragrance. And the only other thing that I might add, I usually do not fly with this because I haven't taken any overnight flights lately, is my little teeny tiny deodorant disposable stick. It's like this wide, and I'll usually keep it in that case with like an eye drop for a normal flight that I go on. A pro travel tip is to remember that pilots turn the fasten seatbelt sign on 45 minutes before you land. So go to the restroom if they give you that final warning, because you may have to wait until after you've stood in the customs line for forever, or 10 minutes. You just never know. If you're flying overnight to Europe or any other country, they have a lot of train system entrance ways into the airport where you would be getting ready to go through airport security, or getting ready to tour until your hotel room's ready after your all-night flight. And this is where the risk is high for potential pickpockets if you are feeling dreary or like a zombie. So those tips are going to help you be more alert, aware, and awake. Being aware when you walk off that airplane, even if you have not slept a wink, is still going to help prevent you being an easy target of a theft. I have a video I'll put up here with the newest pickpocket scams that are going around for tourists who might feel like a zombie, but I'm also going to list it with the links. If you missed any, they'll be in the ... more description paragraph right under this video. All right, thanks for your time, and just make it through that flight so you can have a wonderful, memorable vacation.